Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Oklahoma Transportation Research Day. As you can tell, there's been a slight change in the program. I'm stepping in to help Tara. She is off expecting her first grandchild. She has also asked that when you guys see her again, please call her Granny Tara from now on. We are excited that you are here to join us at this collaborative research conference. Most importantly, did everyone enjoy the breakfast? Good breakfast? Yes. Anthony, thank you. If you need seconds, you probably have a little bit of time to get out there. Excellent. So, guys, got a few housekeeping items for everybody. If you haven't seen already, restrooms are going to be located outside of these doors right behind you, and they'll be over to your left. Please make sure that if you have not already done it, go ahead and go to the registration desk, get your badge so that you can, first off, we know who you are, you can talk to each other, and second off, we can actually check you in on all this. At the end of today, what we're going to ask you to do is please return your badge so we can recycle it and get ready for next year on this. I also want to convey a special thank you to everyone involved in putting this event together. This goes from the ODOT research group that we work with, our video team, and also our partners at SPTC-OU and OSU, the students, and last but not least, our guests who will be speaking here today. This year's program is packed with a lot of informational technical sessions, student posters, and a great workforce panel with Mr. Anthony Dels. We hope you enjoy this day of learning and take the opportunity to spend some time with the students who are showing off their posters and hard work. So as we get into the program, I'm pleased that I'm also able to introduce Mr. TJ Dill. So let's go ahead and kick this off. Our first speaker, TJ, is our chief engineer at ODOT. TJ earned his bachelor's degree in civil engineering from OSU in 2011. Upon graduating, he began working full-time for ODOT as an engineer in training. In 2013, TJ became the resident engineer in Yukon, which led him to being named the assistant district engineer for District 4 in 2017. After spending some years in the private sector from 2018 to 2020, TJ served as the director of construction and the deputy director at the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority. We are very glad and pleased to have TJ come join us back at ODOT in December 2024 when he was named the new chief engineer. Guys, please help me welcome TJ Dill.
Good morning, everybody. We're still asleep. Good morning, everybody. All right, Daniel, I appreciate that introduction. Thank you for stepping in for Tara. For some reason, Tara was extremely concerned that Daniel and I were not going to show up here on time, and so we had some very early morning phone calls with Tara today. But I want to start by saying just how excited I am to be here in a room full of transportation partners from all sectors. It is ultimately our connections that push us toward the best solutions for the future. So I want to thank you for being here today, and I rarely bring bullets to the podium, but Tara was extremely concerned that I would give you my, what I call an artful demonstration of transportation, which generally takes an hour or more to speak, and she was very clear that I do not get an hour to speak today, I only get about 10, 15 minutes. So she gave me bullets, and I'm going to follow them. I think she is actually watching online, so I'm going to do exactly what she has asked me to do. ODOT firmly believes that our transportation system is directly tied to the economic health, prosperity, and safety of all Oklahomans. That's why as we continue to see historic increases in construction and maintenance costs, a decline in motor fuel tax revenues, and face the ongoing challenges of maintaining a well-trained workforce, it goes without saying that research and innovation are an important part of finding solutions to these challenges. Now, when I talk about historic cost increases, I will rarely get in front of a microphone or an audience right now and not talk about one of my favorite graphs that is available through the US DOT. It's called the National Highway Construction Cost Index. If you haven't seen that, I highly encourage you to do so. It's very interesting that that cost index actually baselines back to 2003, which happens to be the first year that ODOT implemented their 8-year work plan. So if you look at that graphic, in 2003, project that out 18 years, about 2020, 2021, you would see what I call a pretty steady inflationary increase, minus the spike that we saw during the recession in 2008. If you benchmark 2003 to 2020 and call that a 1 to a 2, we went from a 2 to a 3, which means we saw 18 years of inflationary pressure in the last 4 years. So I want that to sink in with everybody. 18 years of inflation in the past 3 to 4 years. That is what the DOT has been up against, and if you look at our latest revised 8-year construction work plan that we got approved last week, you will see that that is reflective in the number of projects, in the dollar figure to construct, in the dollar figures to maintain. A little over 12,000 miles of roadway is what ODOT has responsibility over, almost 7,000 bridges. We have got to find better ways moving forward in order to help keep our system together. So when I say that research and innovation are important, I really mean that they are imperative for the success and the future of transportation. So the department will continue to focus on purpose-driven research and is dedicated to collaboration at every level. From our local, state, and federal partners to those in the academic and private sectors, collaboration is key and are more than important than ever. This is also much to consider in the challenges we face to maintain our personnel and navigate new and rapidly changing opportunities in technology, construction, and maintenance. Over the past couple of years, we have taken steps to enhance our workforce development activities through our Engineering Workforce Development Division, led by Anthony Dels. We're very excited about our current group of engineers in training at ODOT, as well as the next generations that will hopefully join us after they finish their time in the university design squads at both OU and OSU. I'm extremely happy to say that I believe as of today, we have 35 students in both of those squads. I believe 21 up in Stillwater and 14 at OU. I started my career in the design squad in 2009, and that is greatly exceeding any expectation that I ever thought we would get to, and I really want to thank Anthony and Kayla for that. Without you guys, that would not have been possible. This transportation career pipeline is crucial to the future success of Oklahoma, and you'll hear more about that topic during the panel discussion coming up shortly. As far as the department's other activities, since this time last year, you may have heard that ODOT has had several impressive AI projects underway. This afternoon, you will hear from our Enterprise Systems Services Director, Lance Underwood, about how we are using artificial intelligence in our asset inventory, as well in our right-of-way deeds projects. OTRD is a day to network and learn from one another. I know we have great presentations and demos lined up this year, so I encourage everyone to meet someone new and to be sure to visit the student poster contestants across the hall and see all of their hard work. I am very grateful for everyone's participation today. I definitely look forward to hearing feedback on how you think today goes, and I hope that everyone takes something positive away from your time here today. Really appreciate you having me. I'm going to stick around here for a little while. If you guys have any questions of me, I'm happy to answer any of those. Thank you so much for being here today, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thank you.